Hello everybody and welcome to another update for my hashtag 365 days of samples. As always, I'm just going to dive right into it and start with the products that I would not purchase the full size of. So the first product that I would not purchase the full size of is the La Roche-Posay Physiological Foaming Water. So this stuff is described as being sort of like a micellar water, except for it's something that you pump into your hand. It's that typical foam thing, and then you rub it into your face, as opposed to like the micellar waters where you generally apply it with a cotton pad or a cotton round or something like that. So this stuff you can use your hands. I just didn't find it was super effective, and it didn't leave my face feeling very clean. Most micellar waters say that you don't have to rinse them, and most of them I don't, because my skin feels fine. This stuff just, it didn't remove all of my makeup like I wanted it to begin with, and then it left my skin feeling a little bit weird and sticky, so this was not a good thing for me. I will stick to the other products I use for removing my makeup. So speaking of cleansing products, the second product is from Tata, and it is the Pure One Step Camellia Cleansing Oil. So I decided to use this on my face when I had a lot of makeup on to try it out. It did not remove my makeup at all, just like moved it around. And it made me really miss and think about other cleansing oils I've used and loved. I don't know if products have ever done that for you, when you use something and it reminds you of something you used to use, and it's like, why don't I use that thing anymore? And it reminded me a lot of two cleansing oils that I did use and liked, simply because it was a cleansing oil, not because this one was good. I was like, why don't I use those ones anymore? One I used from Julep and one I used from Josie Moran, and I was like, I stopped purchasing them. Why? I wanted to find a drugstore alternative. I found a drugstore cleansing oil which did not work for me, and then I just did not purchase repurchase the ones that I liked before. So because of this, I have put the Josie Moran one back on my wish list to purchase at another time, because I remember really liking it and it being really effective. So at least that was a win out of this, but as far as this stuff being effective for me, it was not. The Vita Liberata Self-Tanning Night Moisture Mask. Yeah, I know. I did use this. I got 2 days uses out of it, and I didn't notice much of a difference, except for like the morning of the second day, my face was like a little bit orange, but nothing that my regular makeup couldn't cover and fix. So definitely not a product for me. I'm so not into that whole tanning thing, as if you guys couldn't guess. Like every now and then I feel like I want to be a bronzed goddess, and I like fight that urge to self-tan, because I just know it's not me, it's not who I am, it's never been. Every time I've tried to self-tan, I've just ended up like orange. Like you would not be able to see me right now, because I would be so orange. So not for me. The Caudalie Vino Perfect Radiance Serum. So this didn't do anything for me at all. I know sometimes like skincare items, you have to use them a lot in order to see a difference, and I'm going through so many different things right now, but I just didn't notice an improvement. Like I just, over the, I think it was about 3 days uses out of this packet, I didn't notice my skin looking better. There's sometimes when I use products, and even if I think it didn't make a difference, after not using it for a couple of days, then maybe I go, oh, that thing did make a difference. But in this case, it's like I used it for 3 days, stopped using it, my skin's basically been the same. So it didn't react positively or negatively to this. So I have other serums I love and will gladly use, and ones that are more effective that I notice visible differences with. So this one, it's not it. The StriVectin Labs High Potency Wrinkle Filler. So this was an interesting product. I was kind of hoping it was going to be like some of the Dr. Brandt products I've used before, and I have used something that was like a wrinkle filler type product that was sort of thick, and I really felt and saw a differences, just like a softening in my skin, and it just Like, it's not like I'm trying to reverse too much time here, but I just want to see the more youthful looking skin. And this stuff is really, really thin consistency, and it's supposed to dry down. Like, it tells you in the instructions, like, to let it dry down before you use other products. And I'm like waiting, because it wasn't drying down for me. It was just a really light serum-like product that I didn't notice a difference. I didn't notice that it like filled any lines. Like, maybe because it's high potency, maybe it's supposed to be for like really deep set wrinkles or like really noticeable wrinkles. Maybe someone who has that kind of issue would notice an improvement in their skin. Just where I don't have those right now, this didn't do that for me. I didn't notice any kind of improvement. So it also, like the cleansing oil, made me miss the Dr. Brandt sample, which I had used in this challenge previously. So I'm moving that one like higher up on my wish list. The last product that I would not purchase the full size of, and I know there was a lot of them this week, that is the Givenchy Haute Couture Eau de Toilette. So this is the terrible packaging. I've had perfume samples like this before where it's just like floating around inside a packet and you dump it out, and it's hard to work with perfume in a packet like this as opposed to the little vials. And even the little vials that don't have a spray thing on it, you miss those when you have these. So I liked the notes that were in here. It's got raspberry and jasmine, and I love raspberry scent, and it's a very, very fruity, girly kind of scent. It reminds me of one that I used to like from Juicy Couture, like a very, like, really, really sweet scent, but it almost seems a little bit too young. Like, I like the way it smells, but to me, even though like it's a designer brand, I know, but it smells more like something I would have worn when I was maybe like 17 or something. It's not something that I would purchase for myself, but it's something that I would recommend to other people. I definitely recommend it to people who were younger than me, who are maybe like late teens, very early 20s. And I do have one product that I would purchase the full size of. This is from Alterna. This is the Caviar CC Cream 10-in-1 Complete Correction Leave-In Hair Perfector. Too many words in that name, but I've used this before in this challenge, and every time I've liked it, and I'm at the point where I've used so many samples. I've probably used the equivalent of a full size of one of these, and every time I use it and finish it up, I'm like, oh man, do I have another sample? And I'm just thinking, you know what, I might have to cave and buy the full size because I really like the way that it feels and the way that my hair looks when I use it. So the 10 different things it's supposed to do is moisturize, shine, smooth, soften, provide UV protection, manageability, strength, anti-breakage, heat protection, and a light hold. Lots of claims there. So I do notice the moisture, the shine, the smoothness, the softness, the UV protection. Can't really speak to that. Hopefully it does that. Manageability, yeah. Strength, I think so. Anti-breakage, I think so. Heat protection, I hope so. And light hold, not really, but I'm not really looking for a light hold to really care. So I like it just because it does really make my hair, mostly like the first three things, the moisture, shine, and smooth. I do notice those things a lot when I use this stuff, so I think I'm gonna have to cave and get the full size just because I like it so much. So the sample box. Yeah. So I was really tempted to choose no samples for this coming week just to finish the ones I already have, but you know, I like trying new things. That's part of the fun. Again though, I'm only gonna pick 5 instead of 7 just so I can work through more of the deluxe size products. So I'm going to choose 5, and I think I'm going to choose 5 foils again, just because that seemed to work really well for me last week, and I got to finish a few deluxe sizes. So I've got 3 so far, 4, and 5. So the product I have for this week include the Drunk Elephant Virgin Marula Luxury Facial Oil, which says It's for hydrating and anti-aging. I have from StriVectin the Advanced Retinol Intensive Night Moisturizer. I have from Tata Harper the Regenerating Cleanser, which is a daily exfoliating and clarifying treatment. So it's in this cute little packet here, and that's what the sample itself looks like. I have from La Roche-Posay the Lipid Replenishing Body Balm. So I think it's all in French first, but then it says it down here. Lipid Replenishing Body Balm. And lastly from Vichy, I have the Normaderm Deep Cleansing Purifying Gel. So that is everything for my update. As always, make sure to let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I really hope I will see you in my next video. Bye. Freaky Fofo. Welcome to la 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 la. I feel like the Joker. Actually, I don't feel like the Joker. I feel like Jigsaw. Want to play a game. Red lipstick is not my thing. And the last product. Why did I decide to say product? Okay. Meg. Stuck on Band-Aid bread and Band-Aid stuck on me.